have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard. And for the Pacers, the guard set will be Halliburton and Duarte. Miles Turner after Mikal Bridges missing on that last three-pointer. Halliburton kicks to Turner. Shot clock at 5. Neesmith can't get it to go. Here's Dinwiddie. And the shot is long. And here's Indiana. Neesmith, the pass to Duarte. A nice shot by Neesmith.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Down low. To the wing on the left. Claxton the pass to Johnson. The rebound by Hield.
Had enough room to finish, and that's what he'll usually make.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks.
Here's Bridges, following the score by Miles Turner. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Bridges. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Halliburton outside. And Halliburton slams it in.
High IQ play by Halliburton, breaking down the defense with a pick and creating for himself.
Now, here's Bridges. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Here's Halliburton. Hield the pass to Turner. And here is Neesmith. Here's Duarte. Off target from three-point range. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Pacers leading by 6. Passes it to Neesmith. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
Very few young players see the floor as well as Halliburton. It really shows just how impressive his ceiling is as a playmaker.
Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Neesmith has got 6.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And the Nets, Richard, are trying to build a legacy where they're recognized as one of the league's true glamour franchises.
And they've got the star power, and they've got the market. You got an ownership that is willing to pay for it. They will do everything, but ultimately, it's going to be the players and how they perform on the court that will dictate how this success is viewed.
The infrastructure is there. Now can they get the players to fill the role? So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. And then for Brooklyn, Watanabe's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Curry comes in for Bridges. And it's Ben Simmons in for Dinwiddie. Now here's Simmons. Here's Watanabe. Here's Claxton. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, not the start that they wanted, but maybe that basket was all they needed to get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Mathurin. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And for the Nets, it's been a whirlwind last couple years, assembling a super team. And before you knew it, it fell apart. But this franchise has been back from the ashes before, so don't write off that front office just yet.
The Pacers making a switch here. McConnell's checked in. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Simmons, and the layup is good.
And here's a guy who loves playing inside. Simmons can play some bully ball down low.
And here's Indiana. They're on a 12-4 run. And there's the pass to Smith. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pacers. Smith hits them both. Here's Curry. 10 points separating the teams. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the first. On the wing, Johnson, covered by Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. Shot by Johnson, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
The Nets making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. 1:32 left to play in the first quarter. Stolen by O'Neal. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Shot's good by Watanabe.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Here's Nwora. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Second personal foul.
No good on the free throw. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Johnson.
For Indiana.
And he's good on the second.
Undrafted coming out of college in 2013, Steph Curry only played 48 games in his first 3 seasons, spending most of the time destroying the G League.
Outside Curry. The 3-ball. The shot, no good. So the Pacers will take it the other way.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
And that pass-first nature of Simmons, outstanding at understanding when his teammates are open.
Aston Nwora. Smith in the posts. Simmons is there. Jackson goes back up. It's not going to go for him. Simmons with the defensive effort. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. O'Neal from long range. Rebound by Smith. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Indiana. 9-point game. Back to McConnell. Fires the 3. Cans it from downtown.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Got a piece of it. And so it's Indiana up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Here are your Indiana Pacers.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Pacers here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
The guard set will be Halliburton and Duarte. Hield is out there with Nesmith, and it's Turner in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's O'Neal. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Passes it to Watanabe. 4 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Here's Simmons, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
The pass to Watanabe. Buries the long-range jumper. Watanabe's got 5 now.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And Turner kicks to Halliburton. Pass to Neesmith. Here's Duarte. Here's Turner. Outside for Halliburton. They get it back. Over O'Neal. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. Nets trail by 14. Curry wide open, and again Brooklyn with the triple.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Neesmith can't get it to go. Brooklyn's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Ripped away. To the middle. Here's Turner. Tries again. And the layup is up and in. And the Pacers lead by 13.
Effort points by Turner. Working hard inside. Getting rewarded with some points.
Simmons against Halliburton. There's O'Neal with the 3. And no good. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Turner. And that one good. And it's 6 points for Miles Turner.
Look at Hield's unselfish approach. He's working to find everyone a look, not just himself.
O'Neal passes to Finney-Smith. The putback. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the foul called on Watanabe. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Royce O'Neal. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Ben Simmons. Hield finds Halliburton. Out to the right wing. Duarte. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Johnson comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Bridges in for Seth Curry. Nets trail by 15. Dinwiddie outside. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
Here's Halliburton. Second chance shot. Possessions. Dinwiddie outside. That shot no good. Pacers leading by 15. Here's Halliburton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal
And there's a toughness to Halliburton's game. Tyrese has 0 issues taking the ball.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Nets. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Pass to Claxton. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
violation. Jump ball.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. The Pacers shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Nets trail by 16. Dinwiddie right side. Down low. Here's Claxton. Shakes him. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Halliburton outside. Jackson down low. Halliburton in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. Here's Smith. Dishes to Jackson. Dinwiddie against Halliburton. To the inside. Here's Jackson. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. In transition, here come the Nets. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Bridges outside. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Substitution on the court.
Here now is Dinwiddie. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. For Brooklyn, they had started out 0 of 1 from the line. This is their only other attempt early.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. Here's Mathurin. They get a hand on it. It's McConnell atop the key. And so it's the Indiana Pacers sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. Their strategy has been clear tonight.
Please give a big round of applause.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. Things were going Indiana's way from the beginning. A smoldering performance. And that'll do it for our half.
Here come your Indiana.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Here's McConnell. Second half underway. Here's who Jock Vaughn's got on the floor. They've got O'Neal. He's out there with Cameron Johnson. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. Here's Smith. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Pacers have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Nets trail by 16. Dinwiddie with it. To the paint. Here's Claxton. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
The assist.
Dinwiddie's got 3 assists in the game. And it's Smith missing.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at that rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Rebounded by Jackson. Indiana leading by 14. Here's Mathurin. Out left to the wing. And the wide open shot from McConnell. Misses the 3. The Nets shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far.
Mikal Bridges has found a groove the last couple of years. 5 years removed from college, and he's become a full-time starter.
Passes it to O'Neal. Uncovered. It's rebounded by Indiana. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. McConnell against Dinwiddie. Johnson over to help. McConnell passes to Nora. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
And about Mikal Bridges, just how good can he be?
He's got the power to beat you off the dribble inside. He certainly likes to attack the paint, but he can also spot up and beat you from beyond the arc.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Watanabe's checked in for Brooklyn.
On the drive, Halliburton keeps his options open. If the defense doesn't commit, he just takes it to the rim.
And the Nets making a change here. Claxton's checked in.
To the lineup for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. Trailing by 17. Dinwiddie kicks to Johnson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Neesmith, the pass to Turner. Halliburton with it. There's the pass to Arte. Back to Halliburton. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
And once Halliburton hits his stride, there's just very little you can do defensively, proving how dominant he can be.
Timeout called the Nets.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Brooklyn making some changes. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Royce O'Neal. And Simmons subbed in for Dinwiddie. Nets trail by 19. Simmons left side. Over Halliburton. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
A physical presence. Simmons is 6'11", nearly 250 pounds. He can easily absorb the hit.
Simmons against Halliburton. And the foul on Miles Turner. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Bridges. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
Both free throws good from Bridges.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
And then Hield with the dunk.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Simmons passes to Claxton. Pulls up from the corner. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Claxton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, and guys, with Simmons, you get it all. The shooting, the rebounding, and the passing.
Now, here is Halliburton. D right on him. And Bridges with a clear path to the basket.
And there you see the basketball IQ Bridges has. Natural court sense. He knows exactly where to be.
Pass to Turner. In the corner, it's Hield. Neesmith, the pass to Arte. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Misses off the left iron.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Pass to Neesmith. Here's Turner, and Turner throws it down.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
Simmons passes to Claxton, and he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And wait.
The basket guy still shaking.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers. O'Neal's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Second free throw, no good. Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, Jordy. Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite-level company.
The Nets have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. Jackson, he's checked in for Turner. You talk about a defensive menace. That's Dorian Finney-Smith.
He has a knack for coming up with a big defensive play. Often lines up against the opponent's most important offensive player.
Johnson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
.59 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Jackson with it. Bridges covering. To the inside. Smith kicks to McConnell. To the right side. 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Mathurin, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Watanabe's checked in for Brooklyn. Curry comes in for Bridges.
Seth Curry.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Passes to Finney-Smith. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Curry's shot is good.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Jackson finds McConnell. O'Neal comes with the double team. The pass to Mathurin. Here's Nwora. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Nwora's got 6 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
For Brooklyn, they have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Five seconds left to play here in the third. With 1 on the clock and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. First one falls for him.
For Indiana.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
Both free throws good from Smith. It's stolen by Smith. Now through 3/4 of play. Down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's the Pacers up by 10. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a 10-point game. The guard set will be Halliburton and Duarte. Neesmith is out there with Miles Turner, and it's Hield in at the 3 spot. That's the Pacers 5.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
They get it back. Off target at the rim. Nets trail by 7. Pass to Watanabe. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Halliburton outside. Rebounded by the Nets. Dinwiddie outside. That's tipped. Halliburton with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. From deep. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Pacers leading by 5. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Halliburton. Another shot. Turner passes to Neesmith. Timeout called the Pacers. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Thank you, David.
Putting on the hard hat there. Give Turner credit for staying locked in on capitalizing no matter what.
And Curry has it in the corner. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Claxton. Clock at 6. Again, the Nets for 2.
The assist, Cameron Johnson.
Now Halliburton. Passes it to Turner. Back to Halliburton. Makes it off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 7.
For a skinny guy, Halliburton has a lot of confidence inside. In fact, he's confident at everything he does.
Dinwiddie passes to Watanabe. The Nets working the ball around now. Now here's Dinwiddie. Clock at 4. Cuts off the pass. Here's Hield. Here's Turner. Neesmith, the pass to Halliburton. No good from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The pass to Watanabe. Here's Claxton. There's the feed to Johnson. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Halliburton against Dinwiddie. Halliburton kicks to Hield. Just 5 to shoot. There's the triple. They grab their own miss. Halliburton outside. Goes back up. Dinwiddie with the rebound.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Pass to Claxton. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. Good work defensively by Turner. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And this is an advantage of having size in the backcourt. Halliburton using that length to cause trouble.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're behind by 6. 1:30 left in the fourth.
Brooklyn timeout call. We want to give you shirts, fans, but you need to be the loudest. Can you do it? Let's hear it. Gas pedal time. Here are your Indiana Pacemates.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Tyrese Halliburton.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, He's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And how about the commitment there from Halliburton, sticking with it and getting himself to the line.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. Bridges passes to Finney-Smith. Here's Claxton. Turner covering. Feeds it to Bridges. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Watanabe. Bridges outside. From the arc. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Halliburton passes to Nesmith. Halliburton on the wing. Defended by Bridges.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Smith against Bridges. And a miss there on the triple. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Bridges against Halliburton. Smith outside. Back to Halliburton. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Pacers lead by 12.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
That free throw missing.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton.
And the second free throw, good. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.